Hello everyone, this retake of a video that I tried to do but I had some technical issues with the camera. So you can see like here you can have a small incognito like view of what I'm going to do. Let me go here. So I want to open a discussion regarding the chat controls in the European Union. Now I am a I am a citizen of a member state of the European Union. I don't want to say I'm a European citizen because that implies that the European Union exists as something more than it is. I do not have a European citizenship card. That doesn't even make sense. I am a citizen of a member state of the European Union. And as such, I am affected by something that is going to be voted in October called the chat control, as we call it, as people who are skeptical towards it call it. If we want to see how the European Union members of Parliament and the people that talk about it call it, it should be, I mean, fight chat control, yeah, protect that, blah blah blah. Controversial chat control. Why does it not show it that well? Wait, so it should be on start page? Why not? Okay. Anyway, it is the European chat control. I'm not going to retake it. I just want to do everything in one take. Just show you what I want to do. Oh yeah, it's here. I'm stupid. It's a regulation to prevent combat sexual abuse of people that are not of age, let's say, to hopefully evade the chat control, the chat controls, to evade the censorship of YouTube. So I want to show you how you can bypass this thing. I want to show to you, to anybody viewing, to hopefully people in the European Union legislative body, policy making body, anything related to that. Maybe you, members of parliament, I don't know. I want to show you, like, you have two sides here, fight chat control and another stop chat control. I'm not going to tell you that you need to fight it or that you need to stop it. I'm going to show you how to bypass it very, very easily. So in order to do that, I'm going to show you how to run your own, very own, private, self-hosted instance of a specific application that nobody can track you in, and you and your friends, or if you're illegal, if you want to do illegal stuff, you and your associates or accomplices can use. Why do I want to show you this if it's something that can be used for bad reasons? Obviously I do not support anything related to the thing that this act's trying to prevent, right? The problem is that if you are trying to be secure on the internet, you already know those things. If you're illegal on the internet, you already know those things. If you're selling illicit substances, you already know those things, and you have taken measures to not be findable by the chat control. Like chat control, what they want to do essentially is that they want to finish end-to-end encryption for public chat services. So for example, WhatsApp supposedly has end-to-end encryption, Messenger supposedly has end-to-end encryption, Instagram, I don't know, Viber supposedly has end-to-end encryption, and so like those are most of the chat services that people use in the European Union. Maybe Telegram also, but Telegram doesn't have end-to-end encryption unless you enable it for specific chats. So what the EU chat control, what the regulation to prevent combat child sexual abuse material, CSAM, what they want to do is that they want to put backdoors into the software so that they can have access to the messages, either have direct access to the messages or have access to the content that is passed through a mathematical function that sort of makes it so that they don't have to see it, but they have to see a signature, a fingerprint of that. And if the fingerprint looks similar enough, then they can say, the fingerprint looks similar enough, therefore the original must also be similar in nature, which is not true, but they think that this is true. And this is because, first of all, they feel like they need to do something, which is true. Something needs to be done about this, about the prevalence of this kind of material online. And they also, it's also tech illiteracy, that they don't know how these kinds of things work, to be honest. And they don't know, and so the first thing that they think is, oh, I need to be able to see everything that people send, so this is how I'm going to solve this problem. But this is not the issue, the solution. The issue that you create is, first of all, you just drive these people to follow the methods that I'm going to show you today, that I also I highly recommend to everybody, not only illegals, but like illegal people should stop. You should stop doing crime. Obviously, you're not. Like a video of me, just a guy, in a house, is going to stop you from doing these things. But like, think about it. Consider why you're doing it, and maybe consider stopping doing it. But like, at the same time, I would recommend my mother, I would recommend my friends, I would recommend my girlfriend, my father, other my associates at work, or like some friends that work for non-profits, activists and people. I would recommend everybody to do the kind of thing that I'm going to show you, just because you have the capacity to do that, and also you have the right to do that. You have to exercise your rights in order to maintain them. Like, if you have a right but you never exercise it, it doesn't matter that you have it. If you have the right to vote and nobody votes ever, it doesn't even matter that you have the right. So I want to show you something. Here's the European Convention on Human Rights, ratified by the European Court of Human Rights and the Council of Europe. This is not the European Union. The Council of Europe is a different organization than the European Council. But the member states, many member states of the Council of Europe are member states of the European Council and of the European Union, and etc., of the member of Parliament. And so there is Article 8, the right to respect for private and family life. Everybody has the right to respect for his private and family life, his home and his correspondence. I mean, his, hers, it doesn't really matter. There shall be no interference by a public authority with the exercise of this right, except such as in accordance with the law. So they're trying to legalize spying on you so that they can spy on you effectively. So you have the right to your private and your family life. Each person watching this video, right? And if you do not exercise the right, if you do not take steps to protect this right of yours, you're going to lose it. They're going to take it away from you, and they're going to take it of you, not because they're evil necessarily, although some people do want to do evil things, like dictators want to be able to spy on you. Authoritarian people want to spy on you. People that disagree on you might want to spy on you. Like, if you're left wing, you might have right wing governments want to spy on you. If you're right wing, you might have left wing governments want to spy on you. So it's a big issue that you need to set the line that nobody should spy on anybody. And to do this, you need to be able to fight and preserve your right, because other people are not going to fight for it. Like, my neighbor is not going to say you shouldn't spy. My landlord is not going to say to the government, don't spy on him, because he wants to know how I'm like treating my house, his house, his property, I guess, but I pay for it. So I'm renting the apartment. So I want to be private. This is my house. This is my day-to-day home, not the house, but like, this is my home, not my house, but whatever. So I need to be able to exercise my right to a private life. And so I'm going to show to you how you can also fight for your right for a private life. And I'm not going to tell you to go fight by fighting the chatcontrol.eu or to stop chatcontrol.eu, or you can do these things. You can also send an email to your member of European Parliament, but I'm not here for those things. You can find all of these things online. What I'm going to show to you is how you can very easily and quickly host your own chat. 5 clicks, trust me. So to host your own chat, you just need to know that there exists such a thing as self-hosting, so running things for yourself. The cloud is somebody else's computer, and so if you can rent somebody else's computer, or you can have your own computer, but that requires more technical skill. But if you can rent somebody else's computer, you can run your own cloud, right? And so what stops you from running your own chat service? So today I will show you how to run your own chat service. And to run your own, I mean, I'm running my own search engine, right? I'm running my own chat GPT. I'm running my own Google Cloud. I'm running my own Netflix. I bought for everything. I'm running my own library for my ebooks that I have also bought and paid for. So I will show you how to run Matrix, which is one of the two options to run. Matrix and XMPP are two protocols, and on top of that you have implementations of said protocols. So a protocol is a description in code, a description of how different things should be implemented in order to create something that is called a matrix, or a protocol for more general instance. So I'm going to go to a website called DigitalOcean. I might have to log out to show you the full process. No, I do not want that. I will hide that anyway in post, so you will not see that. So you go to sign up. Let's make this full screen here. No, I do not want to. I will have to hide it again. Sign up with email, right? Let me very quickly, my full name, and for my email address, I need to hide that also. Let's make a fake email address. So let me go to my phone and do a couple of things. The first of all is to open my super trusty email client. I'm paying for my email because I don't want to use Google, and because I'm paying for that email, I'm earning the capacity to create infinitely many fake emails by my client, by my provider, so that I can happily use them for spam advertisements, for signing up in sketch websites. You should look into it. Google Gmail sucks. Don't use it. Use something else. If you're not in one of the 40 nice countries, if you're not, I have it on my website actually. Let me show you. Let me go here, self-sufficiency, email ownership. If you are not in one of these countries, if you are not in one of these, you can use Fastmail, which is what I use because I'm not in one of these countries. Or you should use Proton email. So let me go. It's a tangent compared to what I want to show you, but like I'm, take two. I want to show you that you can set up Proton Mail here. Looks very good, looks very nice. I need to censor that also. Yeah, you just make an account and you have that, and it's better than Google. It's not Google, so anything is better than Google. So immediately, because it's not Google, it's better. But yeah, if you're not in one of these countries, so if you're not in the US, UK, New Zealand, Australia, so you're not in the Anglosphere, you're not also in these European countries, you're not being actively spied upon by the other governments here and then given the information back to you. So technically they are not spying on you. So yeah, you're not in the 56949s. And you can see here what this is. It's on the war on terror. I mean, everybody has to fight something, right? But yeah, if you go here, let me, I don't want that. So I have to censor that also. But yeah, let's go on the fake email that I created. It should be, I will delete it anyways afterwards, so it doesn't matter if you see it. Fresh cow 8060 at fastmail.com. And again, I can do this, not like this. I can do this confidently because I am not in a European country, from that list. I'm not a citizen of that country, of any of those countries. And so I think it's okay for me to use the service. Although, again, like it's a matter of your risk. I don't have that much of a risk. I'm not a political activist. I'm not somebody that does illicit activities. I'm not hunted by governments or anything. I just want to not have Google train their CTAI on me. saying that, I do use different AIs. Like I'm using, I mean, you can see this also like very quickly. Oh, here this I have like these models. I'm using Gemma, which is a Google AI, but like it's running on my server. I don't have to show anything. I will probably ban these chats, also censor them maybe, but like it's good thing to have. Oh, anyway, the password 123, password 123, and I have to censor that also. Checking for bots. I am not a bot. Please trust me. Anyway, I resent. Okay, so I have to verify from my phone. I will do that. Just show you. I will not do the whole process. I'm going. What is my role? My role is an IT administrator, and I use it for mobile app. No, website. Yes. How many? Just me. Just a guy. Silly little guy. And so I am here. I am at the cloud on the start. Okay. So if everything works, it should be all Gucci. We are all Gucci indeed. So this is the dashboard. As you can see, I just made an account. I haven't done anything like weird or anything. I will need to do setup billing. So I'm not going to actually use this account. I just want to show you how easy it is. Like, ooh, guy, the man, the myth, the legend. So let me go out. I will probably cut this. And I will sign in with my actual account. Although I could just censor that, So we're here. I did this because, as you can see now, I have set up billing. I will not risk you finding out anything about my actual payment information, so you can win the battle royale, victory royale. Yeah. So we're here, right? Let me go to Matrix, Synapse backend. Okay, so we are here. This is Matrix. Matrix, the protocol, and Synapse is one of the implementations. It's one of the worst ones. It's the first one, so it's a bit old and a bit bloated. But in any case, it works. It does what we want it to do, right? And so we go here, and we're starting it. So I don't want it to be in the European Union. I'm going to put it in India. I'm going to put it in Singapore because I don't want to put it here or here or here because of the 9 eyes, of the 14 eyes, of the spying conglomerate, right? So let's put it in India, Bangalore, data center 1, perfect. Do they have others? No? Okay. So I have Matrix already pre-selected. It's a shared CPU. I'm going to go for the cheapest option, which is going regular and then this, because if I go here, it says it doesn't have enough disk space to support the image, so it doesn't have enough stuff in it for Matrix, for the Synapse backend. I will create a password for the root user. I'm doing it the simplest way, the least technical way, right? So 123 password. You can see here 123 password must contain one uppercase letter. So let's go password. Perfect. So that's that. And tags matrix legal don't look. Let's remove this so it doesn't have any issues. Matrix legal create the droplet. Okay. And while this is going on, I want to check something. Okay, so you're going to get a first language, native language reveal. As we're waiting for the droplet to set up, I am going to show to you how to install the software on your phone so you can use it from your phone, right? So it's done on the computer screen. But anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm doing this so it can sync the microphone with my phone so I can see what's going on. So here we have my home screen. I'm going to go to the App Store. This is my backup phone. It's an iPhone. Not really a huge fan, but my other phone, I tried to repair it. I broke it. You know how it is. So yeah, we're going to go and click on Element. So element is the client that connects to the server, right? And it connects to any server that supports the matrix protocol. And so we're going to open that. We're going to leave it as it is there, because here now I'm going to click on the computer and it has loaded. I have a public IP, I have a private IP, whatever, and so I can go to console here, click that, and it opens a new window. And I am in a very, very, very scary black window that is loading, and you are a hacker, congratulations. You have like words, letters on a black window, right? So it says to me here that like, welcome to DigitalOcean one-click matrix droplet. To keep it secure, the UFW firewall has been enabled, all ports are blocked. Yeah, you should not touch any of this. You don't need to know what any of this thing is. It says here, please run finish setup to complete your matrix installation. So I'm going to run finish setup to complete my matrix installation. Enter your custom domain name. So this is where you need, the only thing that you need apart from what I've shown you need the domain name. So I will use my own domain name, but you should get your own, obviously. And I'm going to take this down anyways afterwards, so it doesn't really matter that you see everything happening, right? So I'm going to do matrix. So first of all, this is going to create matrix as this matrix.ethervaman.gr is going to set up to be the root of the matrix. So it's going to create that and two other subdomains on top of this. So if I run this, you can see the domain, if I have entered, is this. Yes, this is correct. So it creates, it runs its own thing. And while this happens, I might be connected. So it might be okay for me to show this. It is okay for me to show this. I will block this. I will block like the relevant things in post afterwards. Hopefully, hopefully I do it well enough. This finished running, so it's already completed. Oh yeah, I just didn't do it. It didn't complete. So I need to go here on my domain name and set up the following records. I have them already, so I'm going to. So if you are not me, what you do is you go here and go matrix, and you have 6422 on answer value. You do 64227182.1, right? This is the IP, and you do this. But if I do it, it will tell me that like there is a record. Oh no, wait, I have to block the following also. Did it just update? No, it didn't. What the? Very curious. Okay, but I didn't update, but like I have it already. So let me remove the previous ones and do it normally. So I'm going to block this also. Yes, 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 matrix, yes. Do I have everything? Did I remove everything? Anything that I shouldn't have? No, everything is correct. So I'm going to go here and go matrix. As I said, I tried this before, but there were issues with the recording. So it was recording this for the entire time because I hadn't set it to capture the proper desktop. So the answer should be 64227182.1. Let's copy this because now matrix added, matrix.matrix, it should be added. Okay, and now sat.matrix should be added as well. And it should work now if we go finish setup. So we go like this. I mean, the Y was pressed before the 6, so it doesn't count. So element configuration completed. Yes, cannot proceed. What? Why is that a problem? But I set it up. Okay, you're getting the real life experience now, guys. Oh, do I need to do like, wait. Do I need to update the system first? Maybe. Last time I didn't work. Upgrade. Okay, so while this is going on, because it will take like a couple of minutes, let me first of all have some water because I want to talk for a bit. So why do I have an issue with this? It creates the chat control system, because as I'm showing to you, it's very simple to do. And what happens is that things happen. Wait, I have to. My phone ran out of storage, so I'm sorry. But yeah. So the thing is, like, the whole system as it wants is going to be created is going to create a normalcy towards surveillance, and it's also going to create a two-tier system where people that can run that can do basic computer stuff will be more privileged in essentially than people that are not it's setting up some stuff now. But the issue is, the big problem obviously is the fact that you're creating a society where people are judged, are spied upon based on their capacity to open a computer and run 2 or 3 commands, right? Because this looks scary to most people, what I'm doing right now, even if I've clicked 3 buttons, right? This looks scary, and my mother would not do this. My father would do this, but like he would be bored probably. There is no point for him to do this anyway. My sister would not do this. My girlfriend would not do this. Her family would not do this. So who are you spying on, right? If there is a big cartel, like name of the server, yes, this is correct. No, I do not want to. I will go into this later. But like, if you have this system, right? The technology is there for people to run their own things, right? And so big organized crime is not going to do nothing while you pass the chat control, right? They're going to simply move to Matrix, they're going to move to XMPP, they're going to move to Simple X chat, they're going to move to Signal if they haven't already, or to Session, right? And like, therefore, the only thing that you do is that you catch some tiny petty criminals that supposedly you're not even targeting, right? Because this is targeting very serious crime. And so like it just ends up being a matter of you're just targeting, like you target big criminals, but you end up affecting only the lives of normal people. Because if you don't use the hash method, if you don't use the mathematical function to scramble the content, right? Anybody who has access to that has access to the content, to the messages, to the daily life. And back in the United States, there was an issue last year, or a couple of years ago, or a couple of months ago, I don't remember. I don't go outside in terms of news that much. Like, I don't read the news as much. I have RSS so I keep up with what I want. But like, the American government has forced phone providers to have backdoors on messaging and like phone calls and tapping and everything. And then a foreign power, China in this situation, was able to hack into the backdoor and take information. So you're essentially, when you're introducing a backdoor, there is no backdoor where you only have the keys. Everybody who has access to the keys can do whatever they want. And it's easier to get the keys and enter a backdoor than to break down the entire system, especially on free and open source software that's used a lot and often audited for security issues. And so this creates the issue where you, first of all, you normalize surveillance tactics on innocent civilians, because the criminals are not going to stay on the platforms that are not secure anymore, right? So you end up harming innocent civilians, you deprive them of the right to a private life, and you also you normalize that, and you target innocent people, end up harming innocent people, and you don't even succeed in the first thing that you aimed for, because all of them have moved away. And you also introduce possible security vulnerabilities in software that's otherwise secure, just so you can end up spying and harming innocent people. So you're not even, you who want to do good by introducing backdoors. You allow uh, malicious actors access to the same information that you have. And even if no foreign power hacks into the system, any human who has access has the capacity to do something bad. Like in the United States, people have been spied upon. The Tesla has been caught. Like they have cameras on on the cars, right? And they have the workers at Tesla have been found out to have used the cameras for recordings to see how users use the car. Like incredible privacy violation. You don't have the people gave up the right to a private life, and the result was that people spied on them when they thought they were private. So I don't want to. I want to educate people on how to be private, essentially. So this is why I'm doing this. I hope that whole ramble made sense. I got very into thought and like everything. So the update is done. Let's run the setup again. Matrix. It should work now, hopefully. I have everything set up. This setup, the chat. Yeah, I have it set up. Yes, okay, it worked. So the configuration is done. I just need to update and upgrade. Let's generate a matrix user. Let's generate myself. And let's add the password 123 pass. No, let's not add that. I hope I remove everything. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's the easiest thing for me to type. Make an admin. Yes, please. So I should be able to log in at chat, etc. I'm going to do it from my phone very soon. But first of all, this chat service, right? I should make a user for myself. So if I go up to the top, or if I go here to the marketplace, it should be here. So it has the guide essentially. So I read the operation guide by running this command. So if I copy and paste here, you might have to press Ctrl+Shift+V to paste into that window. Ctrl+V might not work. I'm not sure. If I run that, it tells me some information about upgrading, but the important thing is here, the commands. So installation management, please run finish setup. Yes, I have, and these several scripts in home directory. So let's go to run new user. If I Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, does it work? No, so I need to run Ctrl+Shift+C and Ctrl+Shift+V. No. Okay, well, so I will just run root. I will run it by hand, and it's new. And if I press tab, it should work. Yes. So run new user. I need to specify the desired username. So if I go here and I go to Bethervamen rather than Ethervamen, and let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have two users on this server, and let's not make this an admin. I want this to be a secondary user. So if I go back to, if you remember, I installed Element. Let me go back. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, you should be able to see this. Let's go and say I already have an account, and welcome back. Where your communities live. This is where you put your own home server, your domain. It says here to go to, it said, if you go here, it says to go to chat. I will try that, although HTTPS, that's important, and it is chat.matrix.ethervamen.gr. It should probably, yes. I found that I need instead to press matrix.matrix. It was one of the other two records that I had to set. And so if I do that, it's connecting now, it's loading because it has to do some funky Dory stuff, because I did this already and it's probably a bit confused with the address of the server and trying to load and everything. I don't know if that was, maybe I should have used another subdomain instead of matrix, like chat.ethervamen.gr. I don't know. Let's wait. I might have to cut this out, or let me try. Yeah, I'm going to have to close this because like application information and stuff. Let's go again. HTTPS matrix ether Valmont full stop dr. I forgot the R. No, I forgot the 8s. If I go here. Anyway, yeah, okay, so let's open also the computer. I mean, this is done essentially. I can run it again. I can create a new user. I can run the same command essentially, new, and make sethervamon or dithervamon. I can make any user I want. I can make a user for all of my friends. Oh yeah, it loaded on the here. So let's go again. As you can see, I have it. That was for an old matrix. I don't have anybody to use matrix. I have other chats to speak with my friends or my family, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I do not want any things. I will hide this because this is a pin left over from the previous installation. Not from the super old installation, not even the one that I missed here. Anyway, this is done. I mean, we can just type exit, close it, and we never have to do any hacking again except to make new accounts. So to finish on this side, I'm going to go to matrix. I'm going to go to this side. Will that take me to the correct one, or do I need to go to the correct one myself? I think I need to go to chat. I think I need to go to that one. So it's one of the three, right? So this is going to load. This is going to load the web client for the messages, so I can connect and do stuff. Clear storage, yes, because I was signed in before. So if I go now, I go like bethervamon and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's connect here. No, don't save this. And I'm going to go on my phone and I'm going to start a chat with bethervamon, right? It should show up. If I go to, maybe if I go from, it's the same thing with the keys again. Please work. And it's, the only issue is literally that I had it already installed essentially, so it's now like a bit scared of like what am I supposed to do. Syncing, yeah, setting up keys. I just had to do that. So yeah, so I'm here and I want to send a message to people. So let's go to, wait, if I will make public room. I'm not used to Signal, so I don't know these things, but essentially it's running already. So so test room at not matrix. Okay, yeah, sure. Test. It was funnier the first time. No, I will do the same joke as before. So I'm going to, this is a private space for me and my friends, right? So I'm going to call this Kellogg's Special K. And breakfast cereal winky face, because I'm funny and quirky and stuff like that, right? So this like public room, 6 membership changes. You joined, you made the room public, you made the room history available because it's public. You turned on end-to-end encryption, so my device and their device, like my device to the server and their device to the server and everything. And so if I go and add, if I go to bethervamon at matrix.ethervamon.gr, it should show up. Why is it not showing up? Yeah, it should find the person. What if I type, just send a direct message? Yeah, to, I mean, this is the ID that I will use to talk to, right? So if I go to type, Okay, so I'll click share invite link, right? Oh no, I cannot do that. I have to hide that. Oopsie daisy. If I send here a message, will that register on the server that I exist? Hello world. So if I refresh here, let me hide the sidebar. It doesn't really log. Control Shift C. Photo, yeah, whatever. Okay. So threads, no threads. You can have that if you want to. What the fuck? Public. Yes, that I will need to blur that also. Also this, like, yeah, I can make, as a user, I can make space also. So let's try and send a direct message to Ethervarman. Yes, I can find myself. Let's go. I want to send a message to my dear old friend, myself. Hello, I'm creating a room. This is an empty room between me and the other user, in this case my phone, because now if I go back on my phone, I can see that I have an invite from this user. Hello. And I can respond, and it will show on the desktop here, it will show that I'm typing. Hello, dear friend. And it's typing the message here, and I can just say horse. And now from my phone, I can go and I know that my dear friend Bether Vaman is a good person, and I can invite them to the chat, the special K, and then from here I have an invite and I can accept, and we can say, nice, congratulations, you have set your own personal messaging service for you and your friends. You can use it outside of the server, you can federate, you can connect with other Matrix clients, but you don't have to. You can just stay within your friend group and only use Matrix just to talk with your friends. It's that simple. And I think I can also do calls. I don't know. I can, like, you know, obviously I can do funky dory stuff with him. I can have a video call. Will it work? It needs microphone. Let's give microphone. Let's give camera access. I will give my pin. Oh, it has DITS integrated, right? I can join the meeting. I can join the conference from here also. And right now I'm the only one here. This is very, need to use my microphone, so I need to allow that. Well, I will need to allow that like this, and I can join the meeting. And look at this. I have video calls. And it just works. It just works. So simple, right? Home chat for me and my homies, for me and my good pal Bether Van, right? So this is all, like, you have your own service now. You can go here, you can go to home, you can make more chats, you can go here, you can make, essentially this is like sort of Discord in some sense, like you can do anything you want. So yeah, that's all. I hope you learned something. I hope you realize the futility, not only the futility of the chat control, so you hopefully drop it, but also like the fact that it's going to damage people. It's going to hurt like innocent people that have nothing to do and that are not familiar enough with technology to bypass the chat control, because this is not illegal. This is, I'm exercising my right to privacy. It's not illegal to run this thing. I'm not doing anything illegal right now. I'm just hosting a server for me and my friends. Other people will use this for illegal things, but like the people can use a sword or a knife for illegal things, but they're not illegal except outside of the UK, right? So like, what? It's such a pointless, like, nothing act. You act tough against like a white wall while everybody is running behind you, and it's legal. It's not illegal to do. That's the most insane thing. So yeah, everybody should host their own SAT services. That's all I have to say. Like, yeah, goodbye.